To begin, what you want to do is open Sytrus, then go to the default setting here. You don't want to just open it, because if you do that, you won't be able to do this correctly. So you want to right click here, go to default. This gives you a simple sine wave. Now, what you want to do is click this button to enable the envelope, drag the first point all the way to the left, delete the second, and this one controls time. You'll also notice that there's a little bubble here. You can drag this up and down. This controls the tension. This essentially controls how you hear the note, for example, versus. So since we're making a pluck today, we want to keep it lower. So that means we might be able to drag this out a little bit. Now the notes will overlap. So if you have it out longer like this, if you have the timeout, that is going to potentially clash. So if I wanted to make like a little xylophone type thing, I can go over here. From here, this is the convolver. I'm not really going to get into this one. There's just so much with the convolver. A little bit about it though, you can hold Alt and draw. And what you're doing here is you're shaping the reverb. This EQ button controls how much percent you're using of that, as opposed to just the, well, as opposed to just this. So I guess I have to put some notes in. I have here an A super Locrian scale. What you do is you just take everything in the major scale and then you shift it down by 1/2 of a semitone. So if I wanted to do it with C, I would put C, D, E, F, G, A, B, since these are the notes of the major scale. Select all of those with Alt, click, drag, and then drag that down just by 1 space. Then from here, what I just did there, Control A, Shift, drag to duplicate, Control up arrow to shift it up an octave, Control down arrow to shift it down an octave. Doing this, you give yourself the notes in the scale. Since I wanted this to be an A, just drag it down to A, put that back on. Now, you will notice that if you try to zoom, it will automatically use the ghost channel. So Alt V disables the ghost channel so that you'll be able to zoom normally. Then you can use Alt V to put it back on. This is set to 3.4 seconds. I personally dislike this a lot, actually. So what I'll end up doing, I'll cut it down to about 2 seconds. I really like this specific verb because this one has a very lush sound to it if you can coax it out right. Now with the equalizer over here, you're gonna hear how it changes the shape of the reverb in the sound. This gives the reverb more definition to the low end. Conversely, you can cut out the low and accentuate the highs. Although, if I'm going to do that, I should just... And from here, really, you just kind of tweak these couple things. You just tweak this little thing for time, tweak this around for the tension, how you want to shape it. I might do another video on the ADSR attack, decay, sustain, release envelope at another point in time. However, at the moment, I'm a little tied up. I have to get going soon, so I will leave you with that. And I hope you like this. If you like this, like, comment, subscribe, all that obligatory BS. Take it easy.